Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we have a very interesting game where my opponent was really good and I would say crushed me in the crucial moment of the game. I mean, I made a mistake, that's how we won. But it was a tense and game with a lot of pressure. Like, you will see even with the opening, like he went okay, e4, I'm excited, I know Caro-Kann, so I go c6, then he moves out the queen, like, I'm already like, is this some gambit, is this some opening with the tricks, or something like that. I spent some time and didn't saw the threat, I mean threats, like that's the only threat. He's blocking, his pawn is blocking the queen, and here there is nothing. So I went to Caro-Kann, he takes, I take, everything good. He develops knight, I develop my knight to protect this pawn. He plays the pawn, and we get in some Caro-Kann exchange variation, except he has the queen here. So I develop knight attacking this pawn. Yeah. Tup. Yes, that. And yeah, I was considering this move and I played it on the next turn. So he pins my knight, so I cannot take the pawn. Okay, I attack the queen. He takes, I take, this totally fine. Yeah, that's so bad. Like, this is totally fine. I have two pawns. I mean, my central pawn is protected and it's totally fine. Also, my rook has the open b file, so that's really nice. He moves the queen, of course. Then here, I didn't like him. I was considering this move, but I didn't like him attacking my knight. I mean, pinning my knight to the queen. But like, yeah, I could have just developed bishop now that I'm looking at the post-game analysis. Okay, that's why I moved the pawn, to not let bishop enter here. So he attacks my bishop. I spent some time where to move, and this was, I found the best move because I'm threatening now this pawn. He moves the bishop here and I'm totally confused why. He gained nothing. Okay, he developed the bishop from the starting square, but there's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here. Okay, you are not letting me play this move. That's the only reason why this bishop move was correct. Now I spent a lot of time. No, not a lot of time, but I found the knight to h5, attacking the bishop and the queen. He has to move the queen. I take the bishop. Knights. I mean, I already moved the knight on the edge of the board, so not taking and keeping the pressure isn't that great because knight isn't really good at the edge of the board, so that's why I took it, and it's a great move as the engine says. Okay, queen takes. Now I take the free pawn. I don't see a problem with it. I mean, but I lost 0.7 advantage. Next he develops knight, totally normal. Now I push it pawn, preparing this and this, but later I choose the wrong one. He castles, everything fine. Now I made a big mistake. I should have pushed this pawn, but it happens. He attacks my bishop and now I'm like, oh, I have to move it somewhere. But where? Or, no, I wasn't even thinking about moving, like, because good lesson is you don't have always to defend and retreat. You can counter it with attack, which I did. And this was a mistake. I'm attacking the queen. Was it? Yeah, this is a mistake. I should just retreat the bishop because he moves queen here. But Now I spent like 5 minutes analyzing the situation because engine is saying I'm ahead, but I'm not feeling at all ahead. My bishop is attacked, my pawn is attacked, and I have big problem. I cannot castle because he takes my bishop for the free. I cannot, I mean, wherever I retreat bishop, he takes my pawn, or if it's here, he takes my bishop and gives me a check, which is even worse. So yeah, this was not pleasant, and I was calculating what can I do here. Nothing. If I move the rook, I lose the bishop. Can I maybe checkmate him? I was considering queen here, then he takes bishop, then I go here, but he just takes with the knight, and there's no real threat. Next he takes with queen. Yeah, what I played was bishop here, attacking this rook. He takes with the queen. Then I move bishop here, threatening the queen. He takes my rook. I take his rook. And then we play from there. That's what I saw. Engine found even better thing. Like, okay, here. Alright. And now he was scared for his rook. I don't know why. I don't know why he didn't went here. But okay, engine is saying it's the best move. Sorry. Never mind. But like, what could have happened is queen here. What engine saw? A rook here. Okay, there was some combination, but I don't remember. Engine saw something to trade the queens and I'm still ahead. Never mind. I castle to protect this pawn. My bishop isn't anymore in threat, in danger. Now he takes my pawn. Now we are equal. And now I blundered. Is this move? No, not yet. I saw a free pawn here. He cannot move it to protect with the rook because of the bishop, but he can just move it forward because it is protected by this pawn. And now this move absolutely doesn't make sense. Now I went queen here, like a big blunder. And this lost me the game. My plan was okay. Now I'm threatening the knight and the pawn. I can just take the pawn in the next move because he cannot protect it. I will take the knight and that's all. But I mean, it's late. It's 11:30, 10:30. So I forgot my bishop. His only protection was queen, which was here. But also, I cannot take this pawn because knight is protecting it. And the realization of the situation after he took it, because okay, he took it like, let's continue with the plan. I take pawn, I move the rook, I threaten, I attack his king, blah blah blah, and then I realize, oh, but pawn is protected and I can do nothing. So I moved the rook. He took another free pawn. I attacked this rook. He takes with the knight. I take with the queen. He goes here. I didn't pay attention that this is checkmate. I went here to look for something. I don't know even what was there. If I go rook, he takes with the knight. I take with the queen, he takes with the rook, like nothing. I had to stack my rooks. And yeah, he just checkmated me. So yeah, it was complicated game for me. Me having bishop here and he bringing out his queen early, and I noticed that I have problems with people who are good with queens. I mean, I really struggle. So yeah, that's it. That's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.